video was designer accessory adoption. Thanks for watching this video. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually a re-record. I had already had this one ready and the lighting was horrible, so I had to re-record it. Alright, so this is going to be over coffee table books. Let me say that first before I even tell you what kind. And so if you're interested in hearing a little bit about the coffee table books that I have purchased and a little bit about those coffee table books, then definitely keep watching and we will go ahead and get started. So, before, you just heard me almost kind of spill the beans or whatever, but it's in the title, so it's not like, sorry about that. It's not like it's news, but I bought Louis Vuitton coffee table books. And for the longest period of time, when I was daydreaming about how I would design and decorate my home and now have this opportunity to do that, I always knew that I wanted to decorate with coffee table books. And by not on purpose at all, I ended up with 3 Louis Vuitton coffee table books. So if you're watching this, you love coffee table books, you have some suggestions and recommendations on ones that you love, please definitely throw those in the comments down below. I do want to diversify my coffee table book collection and not just have coffee table books from one fashion house. And I am looking at some other ones, but there's so many out there and I just do not know which ones to choose. So I think I'm going to have to actually do a little YouTube search to see if other people have talked about this so I can get some suggestions, because I'm just not, I mean, there's so many, you can't buy all of them, and I want to use them for decorative purposes in addition to them being interesting books to read. So I want it to be kind of a dual purpose. So anyway, that's enough about me spieling about that. And let me get into the 3 that I have. So this is the first one. I'll actually talk about where I got them from too, if I can remember. And this is the Louis Vuitton City Bags, A Natural History. This one is, well, all of them are so heavy. But I actually got this one. This was the last one that I bought. I got this one off of Amazon. Retail price is $100, and I got off Amazon, and I'll leave the information of the store that I bought it from below. I think it was like $68, $70, somewhere around there. So not retail, but you know, maybe a few, like what, 30% off is what I got this for, and I always love a deal. So I will leave that down below. Yes. So with this one, I mostly got this one not for decoration. I got this one because I had saw another video on this coffee table book and thought that it would be a great find to learn more information about some of their classic designs. I think I want to say Justine, I don't remember her last name, but you'll see her name, her Instagram, I was about to say. You'll see her YouTube name down here below. She has a really cool channel. She collects a lot of Louis Vuitton vintage and secondhand items that she's able to thrift. I am so jealous because she is in a great spot where she can get a lot of those, which I think I'm gonna need to make a trip down to Japan sometime soon and and grab me some finds as well. Great finds as well. But anyway, so yeah, check out her channel. But that is the reason why I bought this one, is because when I read the description, which, let me see if it's here. So I won't read like the about or anything because I don't see that in the sleever of this book. But if you'll see here, like the front page, it kind of goes over the family. And it starts with the origination of it and then how it broke out into inspire other silhouettes. So I thought that was really cool to hear about. And when I got it, when I tell you the pictures are amazing, like look at how high definition, how close it is so you can see the details. It's a really, I really like this book. So like I said, I got this more to actually learn a little bit more. So it was not for decoration purposes, but it will serve both purposes. Like here's another example of like the Alma, close-up of the Alma. Like those are some amazing photos. So I definitely do recommend this one. I did start reading it a little bit, and it is a very interesting read if you are interested in the history, the detail, design, all of those things. I'm a handbag enthusiast, and I really like this one. All right, so I'm going to throw this one down. Not throw it, but drop it down on the floor. All right, so next one up is going to be this one, which I think is a very popular one. This one's bigger than the last one I have, and this is the Louis Vuitton, The Birth of Modern Luxury, which I've seen a few other YouTubers talk about this one. I really like this one. I got this one because it is about 600 pages, I think. It's a lot of pages. Trying to flip this one. I actually called Louis Vuitton about that one first. I got this one from Pottery Barn, and I think I paid full price, which is about $125. So that's where I got this one. So definitely you can find them at different places. I never really thought about buying this from Pottery Barn. Sorry. I never really thought about buying this from like going to Pottery Barn to get this, but yeah, think about your furniture stores. They also sell coffee table books too. So if you cannot find it, those are options that are not as obvious. I was trying to look at the list here to see how many pages this was. Yeah, it's 600 pages. I mean, we're talking about the photo credit, so that's a lot of detail, but beginning to end, that's a lot of pages for a book. This sucker is heavy, so I'm going to try not to drop it on camera. Here that I'll read for you and kind of gives you an idea of what the book will be about and is the reason that I purchased it. And so it says, how did Louis Vuitton, which created the first modern luggage in 1854, become today's global benchmark for luxury? And that's an interesting question and a really good one that I would love to read about. I think it is a very pretty book. Also, the spine says, bam, right there in black and white, Louis Vuitton. So that's what you'll see when, you know, it's sitting up somewhere. So I think it makes a pretty decorative item. And yeah, so that's why I got this one, to just kind of read up on the history of the fashion house, whereas the other one that I just talked about more so focuses on the products that were made. So see the slight distinction there. All right, so that's this one. Last one is this one here. And it's really in this like crisscross, see that? Paperwork on the front cover here, which is kind of cool. And you can also slip it off. I don't think there's anything. Oh, it's pretty. So if you take off the paper, this is what it looks like, which I think that's still very nice and pretty. But I like the paper on there because that'll help protect it. And this one is obviously about Marc Jacobs. The reason I got this one is because I think back when Marc Jacobs was running, like just that, Marc Jacobs was over the fashion house as, I believe, the creative director, and he just, I mean, like, just helped catapult the brand. And Louis Vuitton caught my eye back then when Marc Jacobs was working with the fashion house. So just kind of a little reason why I got it. The pictures in here are nice. Let me see if it talks about what this one was about here. This one is probably, let's see, it's a pretty decent size one. It looks like it's about 300, a little over 300 pages. So it's the smallest of all three that I have. But that still is a decent amount. I mean, these pictures are just like so cool. So cool. So it looks like this one, I can't find just like a little summary of the history. Oh, I remember those when I was in undergrad. Cherry Blossom. Yes. All right. So I don't see, but in the table of contents, you can see here where you have one section of the book that goes over Louis Vuitton, and then you have another section of the book that goes over Marc Jacobs. So I thought that was interesting to read about and learn. So that is what I plan to do with these. Like I said, I want something functional that basically I can get use out of. It's not just a pretty book, and I can pick up from time to time and read it. It's also a conversation piece. And also, if, you know, my guests that are over want to read it, they can pick it up and read it too. So that is the reason I got it. A lot of times people get it for the spine because it's stacked, or if it's just on your coffee table, you want the front to be very pretty. So enough about my coffee table books. Like I said, I didn't intentionally buy 3 from the same fashion house, but all of them had a different purpose, and that's how I ended up getting 3 by mistake or unintentionally, whatever. So definitely please leave some comments down below of ones that you enjoy and suggest, because I am on the lookout for other ones. But like I mentioned, there are so many that I cannot narrow it down, so I'm not sure. I definitely think I want one from Chanel. I am thinking about YSL as well, Dior, and other general coffee table books too that focus on fashion. I think I want some of those too. So where it's not specific to one fashion house, but maybe like history of handbags, history of shoes, something like that. So definitely if you have suggestions, please help me out so I can narrow my list down. So definitely let me know if you enjoy coffee table books and how you're using them as well, and also where you're getting them from. I would appreciate that. So if you're at this point of it, the video, thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying it, and hey, welcome to the group. Go ahead and subscribe. Designer Accessory Adoption says it all. So I will end this video here, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you. Bye. Actually, next Wednesday.